Next topic of the chapter is regular and diffused reflection. When a ray of light falls on a reflecting surface, it gets reflected. The amount and the direction of the light reflected from any surface depends on the nature of the surface. Depending upon the nature of the reflecting surface, there are two types of reflection: regular reflection and diffused reflection. Regular reflection means when a ray of light falls on a smooth reflecting surface, for example, a plane mirror, it gets reflected along a particular direction. And in this type of reflection, all the reflected rays are parallel to each other. Here the surface is smooth and all the reflected rays are parallel to each other, as you can see in figure 16.8, where regular reflection is shown. And this type of reflection occurs from the smooth surface. In regular reflection, we get a sharp and clear image. Second one is irregular or diffused reflection. When light rays falls on an irregular, or we can say rough surface, they get reflected in different directions. As a result, the reflected light falls over a larger area and the image formed is not sharp and clear. So in diffuse or irregular reflection, we can say all the reflected rays are reflected back from a rough surface and all these rays are not parallel to each other. And this diffuse reflection doesn't mean the failure of the laws of reflection. As we know, there are two laws of reflection, that is angle of incidence. First law says that angle of incidence is always equal to angle of reflection, and second law says that incident ray, reflected ray and normal ray all lie in the same plane. These two laws are also followed in the case of diffused reflection. So diffuse reflection is not due to the failure of the laws of reflection, it is caused by the irregularities in the reflecting surface, like that of a cardboard. So in brief, we can say there are two types of reflection: regular reflection and irregular or diffuse reflection. In regular reflection, as you can see, this occurs from a smooth surface and all the reflected rays are parallel to each other. And in irregular reflection or diffuse reflection, all the reflected rays are not parallel to each other and it does not form any clear image of the object. It occurs from the rough surfaces. Next one is dispersion of light. As we know, white light is a mixture of 7 colors. That's why it is said that sunlight is a mixture of 7 colors. And dispersion of light means splitting of white light into 7 colors on passing through a prism. If we allow a narrow beam of white light, for example sunlight, to fall on one face of a glass prism, and we place a white sheet of paper on the other side of the prism, we get a band of 7 colors on the paper. These 7 colors band is called spectrum, and this process of splitting of sunlight into its 7 constituent colors is called dispersion of light. And the color which we get in this spectrum are violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. That is called Vibgyor in short. Why we get this spectrum and why we get red at the top and violet at the base? As we know, lights of all colors travels at the same speed in vacuum. Vacuum means where there is nothing, no air or any medium. But in any transparent medium such as glass, water, etc., the lights of different colors travel with different speeds. As we know, in different medium, the red light travels the fastest and the violet light travels the slowest of all the 7 colors. As a result, the red light bends the least and it appears at the uppermost side, and the violet light bends the most and other colors lie in between. That's why we are getting these colors in this sequence according to their speed in the glass. So we get a spectrum of 7 colors, and this process of splitting of white light on passing through a prism is called dispersion of light. This process of dispersion of light was discovered by a scientist called Isaac Newton, and according to that he made also a Newton disk. And the rainbow is caused due to the dispersion of sunlight by water drops in the atmosphere. Students, as you have seen a rainbow just after the rain is over. How this rainbow is formed? This rainbow is also formed due to dispersion of sunlight. As we know, when the rain is over, some rain droplets remain hanging in the atmosphere, and when the first sunlight falls on these rain droplets act like a prism, and when sunlight passes through these rain droplets, it gets splitted into 7 colors, because in this case these rain droplets which are hanging in the atmosphere, they act like a prism, and due to that the white sunlight is split into its 7 colors, and we get a beautiful arc of 7 colors in the sky, which is called rainbow. So in short, we can say dispersion is a very important process which proves that sunlight consists of 7 colors. Thank you. Have a nice day.